Hello guys, this is Manu and I'm making this video because I received a query about what base material I use for my jaw relations and tryin while doing dentures. So here are a few examples of base materials I have used. I've used wax, the plain sheet denture wax to do bases and MMRs. Here's one example. I have used light cure material to make hard bases. I've used self cure powder and liquid system to make bases and use as hard bases. I have used thermoplastic suck down clear blanks as base material, and I have used heat cure clear and pink material for base. I've also used shellac. A lot of you guys would know shellac as it used to be the preferred base material at one point of time, but yeah, we don't use it any longer now. But out of all of these, now two materials are my favorite when I'm doing my cases. This is a light cure blank used as a base material. The base would be the light cure base would be as good as your impression, so put enough attention in doing a good impression and read it after you have made an impression, and look at all the extensions, the relief, the freni, the extension in the posterior palatal seal, the coronomaxillary space. Have you got even thickness of the vestibules? Did you register the coronoid process of the mandible on the sides of maxilla, or it is good in dimension? It's all there, and it's even. Then you'll end up having a good model, and on that good model, the moment you'll adapt the blank properly and cure it, it would give you a very decent stable base. Now this is the base material for choice when I have too many cases lined up and I don't have extra time for heat cure based processing. So I would use this as a material of choice. But if I have enough time and there are certain cases I think I need to do with a heat cure base, then I would use a clear base or a pink base depending upon the case I'm doing. So advantages of using a stable base or a heat cure base is that because it would be adapting properly to the model, I would get good retention, it would be stable, it would be firm, it would give good support to the extraoral tissues if I have made the rims properly onto that. So when I'm doing MMR, one thing I don't have to worry about is the base or denture flopping down or jumping up. So another thing I can do during that stage is I can eliminate all the base faults, pressure areas, under extensions, over extensions, frena relief, hamular notch relief, posterior extension too deep into soft palate going ahead of vibrating lines. All those things I can look at and adjust, and then I can eliminate one major factor of adjustment later on after the first issue is eliminating the base faults. So since it would be retentive, stable in the patient's mouth, I would be comfortable and at ease while doing the MMRs or tryins, so I don't have to worry about it. And at the same time, the patient would regain or gain confidence in you and your quality of work, and that would add value to what you are doing for them. And the acceptance, the future acceptance of your prosthesis would become, the chances of future acceptance and success would become high. So this is why I would do a heat cure clear or pink base or a light cure base. So also it makes things much easier. It is easy to handle. There are no distortions once it is cured properly. You get better jaw relations, a good face bow record, as the dentures would be quite stable and retentive. You get good quality. You can maintain it, and you can even increase your quality of work if you're doing it this way. What else? Now here's a tip for you guys. Just by chance, or in real case scenario, let's see a real case scenario here. I've got upper and a lower model. Now if you can see on the upper, there's an undercut in the labial vestibule. In the coronomaxillary space, there's an undercut. On the mandibular, there's a huge undercut on the lingual sulcus after the internal oblique ridge. There's, because the teeth were extracted in a certain fashion and the bone wasn't compressed, so there are multiple areas of undercut on the buccal vestibule of this patient. So once this patient once the denture is done, then it will be a different story how to adjust it and all. But at this stage, if you use a hard tray with all the undercuts and try to push it into patient's mouth, I don't think the patient is going to like it. So the ideal thing would be to eliminate or trim off all the undercuts from your tray. Check the tray as a passive fit on the model. Check it as a passive fit on the model, and then do a quick light body or extra light body reline of the tray onto the model. Now this, what advantage would you get doing this is, this would become, the tray would become, or the base would become so stable and so comfortable for the patient that, one, there would be no pain, and two, you would get all the precise MMRs and everything in your during your jaw relation appointment, or you don't have to worry about any base interference with your tryins. You can look at other factors of tryins and make it work. So this is a great tip, and I would thank Dr. Tom Gibling for this tip, because while discussing about the couple of denture cases with him, he gave this tip to me so that I could use it for my future denture work. And if this tip can help anybody, then why not? Let's share the knowledge and help each other with whatever we can. The knowledge is power, and is power to all of you. So this is what I'm about. So I like to love to share and learn from you guys. So thank you. I thank you for watching this video and taking your time into listening to my ramblings about what base material is my favorite base material and why. But I would like to know, do comment on what is your favorite base material and why would you use it that way. And if you have any tips the way I've shared one, then please do share a tip so we can use it, learn it, and become better at doing our dentures. Thank you once again. Thank you for watching this video.